Good morning, guys. I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine. He's just going to come in on camera in this beautiful tree we just found. So yeah, this guy's name is Mr. Mark Freedom Fighter Phipppen. You might have seen him on the vlog before, talking about whatever we were talking about before. Nutrition, sugar, stuff like that.
Hey guys.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Mark. How did you get to live in Brisbane and live a more out-of-the-box spiritual life?
Well, I came from the Whitsundays, which was a good experience. It was a beautiful time, a beautiful chapter. We learned how to sail in the ocean, which was quite an experience. But it became a bit one-dimensional. Wasn't too motivated because it was just people drinking and carrying on, and I didn't feel like I was growing. So I moved down to Brisbane, and it's a pretty good community here. By the river, everyone's healthy. Living in New Farm. We're implementing a wellness center down here, and a couple beautiful products, a vegan protein powder, and some beautiful affirmations, which are really insightful and really hit the subconscious. You can read them and put them around your house, and just developing wellness products and living the dream, and trying to basically get out of this personality dysfunction that I feel a lot of people are sort of suffering from, which is sort of living in their head and always trying to achieve and aiming for this big house and a Mercedes Benz, which is it's a virus. So we're trying to, with the help of this man, we're trying to get people to just enjoy life. And here we are, just in a tree. When we were kids, you wouldn't think twice about jumping up a tree, and here we are, just jumping on trees and having a beautiful morning.
So fun just to start your day in a particular way. Get up and get in a tree, go for a walk. Before we were skipping, and that was really beautiful. So it was lovely. I think the thing, we're just talking off camera a bit about what's this channel about, and I think the thing that I'm seeing at the moment, Mark's really connecting to it too, is there's a lot of people similar to us who used to party pretty hard, and then you get to the point where you're not interested in that anymore, but you kind of go, well, what's next? And then if all your friends still drink and smoke and do drugs and just pump out 10 coffees a day and eat a shit diet, well, then you just keep doing that because you don't know what anyone else is. So yeah, we're just here being an example of that, getting up and still, in our daily lives, finding our peace away from those addictions. We run businesses and we do things, and we're just finding our peace in it all. After the Byron Spirit Festival, had some really cool conversations. So yeah, life's cool. What's the affirmation? Give me an affirmation, one of your ones, a triple mantra or something we can share with people. Otherwise, we'll just chant on for everybody.
So yeah, we could talk about triple mantra. We could talk about mantras. There's different forms of spirituality, and you can obviously meditate. You can do mantras. You can sing. Singing is beautiful, and mantras are basically a Sanskrit language. And mantras, basically, there was two different languages. One was the ones that they used to communicate with, so Sanskrit communication to communicate, and then there was another Sanskrit language that used to communicate with the majestic world. And so singing these mantras put you on a certain vibration, the words, and they connect you to so many beautiful things, and they put you in alignment, right place at the right time. And you see it, once you start doing these mantras, you start really seeing the benefits and the connectivity and the synchronicity of the world. And there's one, if you Google triple mantra, it's the first one coming up in Google, and it's by Joseph Michael Levery. And it's a beautiful mantra, and it might seem a little bit weird at first, Sanskrit, but it's 3 different verses. And we could try to do one with you right now. So basically, there's 3 verses, and the first verse, you take a big breath, and you put your hands up like this. I don't know if you can see all of it, but it's kind of like this, above your head. And the first 3 verses are, Ad Gore Name, Jagad Gore Name, Sat Gore Name, Sira Guru Deve Name. Ad such Jagade such a Hebe such a Nanago Hose be such a. Ad such Jagade such a Hebe such a Nanago Hose be such. And then you go to the next one, you just repeat that. So the next one's like this. So you add such Jagade such, and then the next one's like this. And you do that for 11 minutes, and you'll get more from that 11 minutes than you will from an hour and a half of doing yoga.
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing.
I like those secrets. They're the things I want to share with you, and that's what we're talking about too, is when you connect with people that are on the same path, all of a sudden you learn these little things, and they point out these things, you can add them to your day, and it changes everything. You know, we just did a stretch before, it changes things. These triple mantras, beautiful things.
It's really something. And once you get the awareness, and once you start living this path, there's no turning back. There's no turning back to drugs and alcohol and you know, those sort of people hanging out in that energy. So as soon as you sort of start connecting to it, it's a beautiful thing. And as I said, there's no going back. It's all good. You start really loving life, and everything's beautiful. You really live in the present and really enjoy the little things in life, which is the way to go.
Where can we find you? If people want to connect with you, Mark, where can we find you? On Facebook, or where can we find you? A website?
Yeah, we're probably the Mind, Body, and Soul Project. So we're launching a new website really soon, and we're going to be putting a lot of wellness products up there as well. But we do have a site called veggieheads.com, and we're coming out with obviously the veggie protein powder, some
delicious.
affirmations, and yeah, it's all beautiful stuff, all organic and raw, vegan. So yeah, looking forward to being able to provide that to everyone, and yeah, beautiful stuff.
The thing, we were just at the Spirit Festival, something I noticed was that there's a lot more conscious entrepreneurs. So I talk about myself as being an alchemist entrepreneur, a lifestyle entrepreneur. Don't really talk about much of the ventures that I'm working on. Kind of keep this more targeted to, you know, my daily habits and things like that. But something I noticed at the Byron Spirit Festival is there's just many more conscious entrepreneurs, from people like Mark doing, you know, Mind, Body, Soul Project, to the protein, to all these organic lifestyle brands open up. So everyone is still in business, but it doesn't feel like a business. It's something that's making a difference, and it's enterprise that's making a difference passionately in people's lives. I really love that.
Yeah. And that's what your dharma is. So if you're passionate, you know, in yoga they talk about your dharma. So if you're in alignment, it means you're passionate about what you're doing, and time's irrelevant, and you just sort of, you're on this path, and it's just beautiful. So you don't have to, yeah, you're just in love with what you do. You can it's infectious, and the money doesn't really matter. If you're trying to, you know, there's always going to be a skill or a product that people are going to like. So no matter what you're good at, you know, if it's your passion, you'll get to a certain level where you'll be amazing at it, and someone in the world's going to want it, no matter what. It's a huge world out there. So if you stick with what you're really passionate about, which is your dharma, then all things happen. And if you do want to manifest money, then that's not a problem either. You just get good at that passion that you have, that beautiful connectivity with your soul. Then it all manifests, and money usually, if that's what you want, will come about. But as long as you're passionate about it, that's the key.
I found that for so long it was easy to create what I wanted to experience, and now I've just made a decision, well, if I can create what I want to experience as much, well then that can include money. So a lot of people see, you know, once you're on the spiritual path, that making money is not part of it. But I think it doesn't have to be, but why not? You can bless people with money, you can use it as an energy, you can make more organic farms and lifestyle products and bring in stuff that just makes people thrive. So it's really loving it. I think the final thing I'm going to say is love being around these guys, just seeing them have an idea, take action, implement it. If it doesn't work, flick it, take action, go again. It's just really cool to see that. So I'm going to encourage you guys based on this today. Get up, move, breathe, check out the triple mantras Marky told you about. Once the website's up, have a look, Mind, Body, Soul Project. I can get some links up on my details later. And have a beautiful day, people.
Thanks, guys.
So we'll cut it out.
Enjoy your day. Bye. Namaste.
Namaste. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang with this tree. Yeah.